Yo, what's going on YouTube? And in today's video, I would like to talk to y'all about judgment and how I'm a very, this is going to be very hard for a lot of people to believe, but I'm a very biased person when it comes to people and their actions. You have to commit a severe action in front of me for me to be set in stone on how it is I feel about you. So that means that, like, really honestly, you can tell me that you murdered somebody and I will not judge you on the fact that you murdered somebody until I've heard why it is that you murdered that person, because I don't know why you did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what led you to those decisions. I don't know what stress you had to deal with that caused you to become so insanely angry that you decided that murder was your only option. I say this because a lot of people will judge you off of something that you post, off of something that you say without context behind why you're doing it. And that's just people, because people don't think. They don't know how to necessarily think. I'm not saying that to be an ignorant person. This is just the reality of the world in which we live in. Now, you can be mad at me for saying this. By all means, I understand. You know what I'm saying? If you're mad, that makes sense. Somebody just called you stupid, basically, long story short. But in all reality, we are all very lacking in our emotional understanding. We're all very lacking in our ability to discern why someone is doing something because of our own biases, our own experiences in life. We don't take into consideration that we may not know why someone is doing something, but it's easier for us to judge somebody off of their actions instead of trying to understand them. Which is why I have a hard time with people, because people do this a lot. They do this often. They never take the time out to try and understand somebody, because it's always easier for them to just use their own personal experiences to judge that person, which is insane because we all know that the Bible exists. And yet we all try and pretend like it doesn't. It's just crazy. It's madness. We hear about the story about the mug who, if you was out saying throw the first stone, yet everybody is throwing stones. It's really, really weird. It's really, really weird. Like I say, I'm just a regular person who likes to stay by himself. The whole world likes to talk about me. I don't know why it is. I don't. I really don't. I just be talking my shit and being to myself, but me talking my shit, being to myself, make other motherfuckers feel some type of way. Although, again, I'm just me. People look at me and they take, again, their own personal opinions, their own past biases, their own things, and they all throw them into me like as if I am those things that they created themselves in their own mind. I don't get that. I don't rock with that. That's why I don't rock with a lot of people, because they themselves don't even know why they make sense. They don't. They just do stuff. I bet you can't even tell me why it is you do half the things you do. You don't know, because you're just walking around doing stuff because stuff can be done for the sakes of doing it. Grow up. Grow up.